End of scene 1. Music slowly fades while the beat of the bass and drums increases. Cast are stomping their feet to the beat of the song, walking toward center stage singing, "Don't Be the Bullet, Ready to Kill." Music and singing stops, save for bass and drums who continue playing to the rock beat. Lights out, except for a dim spotlight which shines on drummer as sounds fade away. Cast walking backwards to the beat of the fading drums and bass towards rear of stage, while scene on stage right takes place. Stage right, dim lighting behind coffin casting a shadow on right side of rear stage. We see a woman and 2 young kids walking to, and stopping in front of coffin. Mother is holding the hands of both children. 5-year-old child is pulling on mother's dress, looking up at her.
"Mommy, when is Daddy going to wake up to come and play with me?"
Blackout, end of scene 1. Scene 2, setting, summer, 1987. On one side of stage, we see a door leading to a recording studio, where we find a recording board, tape deck, keyboards, drum machines, guitars, guitar and mic stands, rolling chair, storage unit with cords, cables, a sofa, ashtrays, small refrigerator, table, phone, a separate door and vocal booth. Sean enters his recording studio from stage left, agitated, with an envelope in his hand as he nervously paces back and forth, bringing the letter close to his eyes, and then on his forehead trying to look through the envelope. Sean, talking to the envelope.
"Don't you be another disappointment. Please, don't be another rejection letter."
Sean cautiously opens the envelope, peering inside. Slowly removes the letter, opens the page, and starts reading. After a few seconds, he starts shouting and jumping up and down, kissing the letter.
"Yes. Yes. I got it. I got it. I fucking got it. Finally. All right."
Sean heads to the small fridge, grabbing a beer singing.
"Sean baby. It's time to celebrate. It's time to party. Celebration time has come. You've done it. You've fucking done it."
Mike, tall and skinny with long hair, cautiously enters the room. Sean, turning to Mike with a $1 million smile, runs to him. He picks Mike, lifting him going up and down a few times.
"Mikey. How you doing, brother? You won't believe it, man. You simply won't believe it. I still don't believe it. I did it. I did it. Hey. Grab a beer. No, better still. Let me get you a beer."
Sean drops Mike and quickly gets 2 beers from the fridge.
"Hey brother. What's gotten into you?"
Sean, opening bottle cap and handing a beer to Mike.
"What's gotten into me? What's gotten into me? Well, let me tell you. A toast. A toast to moi."
Each enjoying a drink.
"Better still. Let's light this baby up, Mikey."
Sean taking a joint out of his pocket. Mike, in a nervous and fidgety tone. Mike nervously turning around, walking a few steps away from. Then turning back towards Sean.
"Hey bro. I came to tell you something."
Sean, apparently not hearing Mike's words.
"Do you know what this letter is? Do you?"
Sean, stuffing it in front of Mike's face. Mike, pushing the letter away.
"No I don't. But I need to tell you some."
Sean interrupting Mike while sniffing the letter singing.
"It's money. It's the smell of money, 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 Mikey."
"That sounds great bro. Then, maybe you won't feel so bad when I tell you what I'm about to tell you. I've got some bad news to tell you."
Mike nervously turning around, walking a few steps away from. then turning back towards Sean.
Forget the bad news, Mikey. No amount of bad news is going to ruin this guy or this day. I feel like $1,000,000. No. I feel like $2,000,000.
As Sean lights up the joint and takes a toke, then passes it over to Mike. He takes the joint, then a drink, looking straight into Sean's face.
Bro. Will you just shut the fuck up and listen for a minute? This is going to be hard enough to tell you as it is.
As he takes a toke.
Give me that joint, will ya? I'm all ears.
As he sits down on his chair, also taking a toke and a drink of beer, then looking directly at his brother. Mike, in a hesitant voice.
Well, I sort of got into an accident with your car.
You what?
I got into an accident with your car.
Sean, finishing exhaling the smoke, and with a serious tone, looking straight at Mike.
Let me get this straight. You took my car without my permission. And got in a fucking car accident?
Mike, gazing around, trying not to look directly into Sean's face.
Yeah. That's about right. Bro.
Sean, getting up from the chair, shouting and speaking in a panic.
You took my car without my permission. And you got into a fucking accident with my fucking car? What the hell did you do, Mike?
Pacing frantically, then walking in front of Mikey, looking straight into his face, running his hands through his hair many times over, then pointing his finger in front of him.
How bad is it, Mikey? How fucking bad is it?
Mike, taking a good-sized drink of beer.
Well. What happened is that, I was driving along Clearview Road with John. You know. Listening to some tunes, and kinda went through a stop sign, and landed in the ditch. And smashed the front end. I was with John, and we called AJ, who came by with his car, and helped us pull it out of the ditch and we were able to drive it to Dave's garage and Dave took a quick look at it, and said that it needed a new front end and new tires and rims.
Mike, looking down on floor sheepishly. Sean, pacing back and forth looking straight at Mikey, begins shouting.
A new fucking front end? And new front tires and rims?
I'm really, really sorry, bro. But no one was hurt. Not a scratch. On me, or Johnny.
Mike going up and down his body, with both hands. Sean, speaking louder, with fist, ready to strike.
Sorry. Bro. Sorry, bro. No one was hurt. What the fuck? Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
Sean going straight in front of Mikey's face.
Is it? God damn it, Mikey. You took my car without my permission and got into a fucking accident, man. What the hell am I going to do without my wheels? What the hell? I feel like.
Sean, showing his fist, lunges at Mike. Both ending up on the ground. A struggle ensues with Sean yelling obscenities at Mike, while he is trying to pull away. Yelling.
Stop it. Bro. Fucking. Stop it, dude.
They release each other after approximately 10 seconds. Totally pooped out, and panting heavily. Both kneeling and looking at each other.
I know you're pissed off at me, bro. And I know you feel like beating the shit out of me right now. But it fucking happened. Okay. It's done. And I am really, really sorry.
Sean, still kneeling down, grabbing his beer and taking a drink. Mike, also kneeling and taking a drink.
God damn it. Mikey. You are such a fucking disappointment, man.
Listen, bro. John's outside in his car, waiting. He didn't want to come in to listen, and watch the shit that was going to fly in here. So. Let's go and see Dave, and check out the car. The damage may not be as bad as it seems.
As both stand up getting ready to wipe their clothes. Sean, taking one last swig and pounding the beer bottle, hard on the table.
Yeah. Maybe Mikey. Let's go and see Dave. And you better pray that the damage is not that fucking bad, man.
Sean storms out of the studio, still yelling obscenities, while Mike slowly exits the room and closes the door, listening to Sean swearing. The slamming of the door is the cue for the band to go into a 10 to 15 seconds heavy guitar rock ending of Bullet and a Gun, Ready to Kill, while we hear the screeching of car wheels. Blackout. End of scene 2.